So I was planning on doing a different video today because I just finished watching this Breaking Bad Season 1. This is good. This is pretty good, actually. I mean, honestly. The fuck do you want, cat? My cat's just puppy dog looking me. Anyway, so early as fuck, Medaka box chapter. I mean, it's like, wow. I mean, before One Piece, actually, I don't think there's any One Piece today, but like right after the One Piece chapter comes out, I'm like, damn, this must be something special, and it fucking was. Thank you very much. So, I was trying to think of a title to put in the description box. Okay, no, I'm kidding. For this one, and I was just like, oh, what the? Because there's so many things happening in this chapter. First thing I thought of was like, what the fuck? Second thing I thought of, she's alive. And, oh my god, fucking amazing. There, he finally did something. These are all things I was trying to think of for the title of this chapter. But I'm going to title this Spotlight Zenkichi, because lots of shit happened in this chapter, and I don't want to spoil anyone through title alone, but you motherfuckers, all you people who are pissed off, is like, why the fuck ain't Zenkichi doing shit? Spotlight Zenkichi. He's giving you what you wanted, so I better not hear any more bitching out of your freaking asses. Swear to God. Alright, so we start off the chapter, and it's like pitch black, and it's pretty obvious it's Zenkichi talking, even though you can't really, hear the voices. You can tell by the speech it's Zenkichi talking. Then all of a sudden you hear these voices talking to Hideyoshi. Damn. Telling them to get up. I'm like, god damn, who are you people? Shut up, I'm fucking sleepy. And bam, he's alive. And he's like, the fuck? Like, the fuck is going on? Like, I'm alive? I thought I was killed. Even my scars are gone. And it's like, what the hell just happened? And I cannot remember her name for shit, but the lullaby user. She used her ability to reverse Zenkichi's body 2 days in the past, and I half expected this. Well, I kind of forgot about her, but apparently she was surprised. Like, he was like, "I'm amazed your ability works on dead bodies." She's like, "Yeah, I am too." I don't know, it's kind of like that. She was like, "Uh-huh." And so, just so you know, everyone else is dead. Although I am sure that's bound to change after Hihiko is defeated or something, because I'm still assuming that once Hihiko's gone, his effects leave the world. So that's what I'm assuming. But everyone else is dead. Medaka, dead. Kumigawa, dead. Tsuburami, dead. All your favorites, dead. But I honestly don't think they'd stay dead, because then what the fuck is the show's gonna be about then? I mean, it's like, all my main characters is dead. Well, we still got Zenkichi, and you know what? Zenkichi ain't even gonna live after this shit, because her ability is only temporary, as Medaka stated earlier. So once it wears off, he's dead, basically. And what was doing? He's like, where the hell's Hihiko? And he looks over and he sees Nanami and Hihiko fighting, and Nanami is standing her ground. Yeah. And I wasn't entirely wrong when I said Nanami will win, but it's not Nanami's going to be fighting. She's transferring her ability to Zenkichi. So the first thing that happens is she's like, "What, Nanami? Are you telling me Nanami can fight on pair with Hihiko?" And right behind her, and it's like, right behind Zenkichi is like, terrific, huh? It seems, as expected from our Nanami, it seems all our fates are completely reliant on her. And he turns around, and she's doing the And he's all stressed out, and she's just like, yeah. That's I'm not gonna lie, that had me rolling. And he's like, did you have some kind of twin? And it said, like, if you come on, if you look closely, you should be able to see her. And fighting Ihiko is not Nanami, but is the 800 lives user. Apparently, she has another style called, and I'm gonna pronounce this horribly, Metonymy. Metonomy, I'm going to say it is. And what a metonomy basically is, because styles are based off figures of speech, mostly, or sounds in general, but you know, it goes in that direction. It's when you take a concept and you use a concept to refer to something else as a concept, and thank God the translators are really nice to us, because they provided an easier example. Like when someone says Hollywood, like Hollywood is fucking up with all these movies, they're talking about the movie industry in general. And so she can use that other ability to essentially copy Nanami's ability, which is the contradiction conjuncture, I believe. No, contradictory conjunction style. And spoiler alert, she's not really winning. But yeah. And so she's giving her this ability to Zenkichi. And before I get to about Nanami, she's like, you have to defeat Hiko. And so it's like why? Like, is there any specific reason? Always have to hold that word, that you can't do it. And Nanami, she proceeds to tell him about herself. She's like, I can't do it. I'm someone who manages to live one way or another. I don't have any principles, motives, hopes, dreams, ideologies, things I want to protect. That's why the professor gave me such a broken ass skill. That's basically what she says. And he says, I accidentally took interest in helping you, but I might change my mind 5 seconds later. It's a pretty wishy-washy character. And when Zenkichi turned around, as I mentioned, she was doing this when she was talking about Nanami. And keep this in mind, keep this little finger thing in mind. And then, after she's almost basically done transferring the skill, she's just like, who are you? Zenkichi's like, who actually are you, after giving this speech that no one really is going to remember because it's Zenkichi about him being pathetic normal. Which he kind of is. Trope, badass normal of the day. And so he's like, Nanami, tell me, who are you really? And once again, the finger thing. My true, and she has the Anshin'in face. He's like, I can't believe, is it you, Anshin'in? And it's like, who's that again? And it's like, oh my god. And so Zenkichi starts having audio hallucinations, which is basically like that sensation you get when you think you hear something but you actually don't. And it's all of his friends giving him, the good luck, go get him speech. You're an awesome dude speech, because that's essentially what that's essentially what his basically his skills basically is. Like, and that's the whole thing with this whole news. Like, his words will reach him the whole time of the chapter. My words will reach. I'm assuming there's going to be a that will reach something. Like, Ihiko, Yumi, blah, 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 reach them. But I think it's cut off right there. I don't know. And then, after we get all the, yeah, go get him, Zenkichi stuff, then he's like, yep, I can. Oh, the funny thing, that little imaginary creature, the imagination girl has, yeah, that's talking to him too. I'm like, that's interesting. And then after he says, yeah, I can hear him, she's like, you see, yeah. And it was hinted throughout this chapter. It was hinted out throughout some chapters like with the whole Anshin'in cosplay, stuff like that, and how she seemingly, no, looking back, she knew everything, she knew basically everything about them when she really shouldn't have. And this kind of, this, her being Anshin'in, because, oh yeah, Anshin'in's back. I don't know why I really thought she was, I honestly don't think I don't think you can kill a character like that. That's quite honestly hilarious, but moving on from that, she's like, I'm relieved that my words are surely inside you too, right? Are too, right? So you know what you have to do next. Go now, speak now, and that's another Japanese pun that we will never get because we're American and not many of us speak Japanese. But basically, they're both Itarashai. The whole thing being your words will reach them, and then the metonymy user is using this like I can't do that. Like I'm fighting almost. I'm actually able to fight her, but I'm going to lose because I don't understand her feelings. And then Zenkichi has to do the, you know, she falls back into his own thing, as Zenkichi is wanting to do all the goddamn time. And so that the last word is just like, I've got a present for you, Ihiko and Shiranui. And shows the little style symbol. And the style's temporary. Him being alive is temporary, although I'm sure they'll be fine. Or else the show's going to have to call Shiranui box if they're not. Because she's going to be one of the only ones still alive. Oh yeah, and oh my god, fucking god. But I'm sure it's not fun, but knocking the Kumagawa fanboy is just one little step off the pedestal. Everyone's a Kumagawa fanboy. I don't think it's, whatever. Honestly, so awesome chapter. There's still a couple things I'm thinking about. Like, obviously, are the characters going to live thing, and the other thing I'm thinking about is Zenkichi going to use Altered God mode? And I think it's not, because when you think about it, Altered God mode is a selfish skill, in a sense, because Parasite, if you consider Parasite as a general skill, it gives you the ability to see what other people are seeing. That's the closely related to styles, like understanding the other person's feelings. And Shiranui obviously flipped that on his head and made Model Zenkichi, which allows you to perceive your own abilities and do everything that's within your power to do. So I honestly don't think he's going to be going Altered mode God mode Zenkichi. But so I'm expecting to see the Savat back. Whoop, whoop. And I'm wondering, is Shiranui gonna lose? Is Shiranui just gonna die? Is he going to be kicked out of her body, or what? What's really going to happen? Because, I'm sure there's gonna be explanation of it, and a very long and winded one at that. But that's next week. And next week, in like another 2 to 3 chapters, I believe this arc's gonna come to a close. And this is a buggy thing about why would I say Hiramashima? No, this is the complete opposite of Hiramashima. I can't predict anything, but actually, it's slightly related to the whole 70 times. You don't know, like, what the fuck is he gonna do now? I mean, honestly, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you gonna do now? I mean, like, your main cast is dead, and I honestly can't predict. I can't predict too far into the future, which is a good thing. This is one of the things that keeps me on and on about Medaka Box. I can't see more than a few chapters ahead. Fairy Tail, you kind of know how it's a. You know what? I'm gonna stop right there because I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, I'm almost done with with. Actually, I think I'm like halfway done with Fire. I'm in the middle of the paralogs with Fire Emblem, and the paralogs are fucking hard. It's like to rescue Tharja's daughter. That is fucking hard. Really, really hard. Tharja and Servia was her name. You know the token tsundere? Yeah. Because she keeps running out and getting her ass killed. I'm like, no, you dumb bitch. Fuck. And I use my last rescue to rescue the bitch, and she just keeps running out, and she doesn't even try to like kill them to save her. But fuck. I'm kind of curious as to what's but I'm gonna do a full review of Fire Emblem. I probably should show you the inside because, you know, that's Kingdom Hearts. I'm probably going to do a full in-depth review of Fire Emblem. I'm going to try and make it as long as possible, so I can get as much information out there, because I don't have anything really fancy to look at, and I'm not the sexiest man alive, I know that, even though I am. But yeah, I'm also gonna do a first, like I said, first impressions of Breaking Bad. I'm still waiting for my fucking volume of Faust to get here. The fuck, people. Then that's it for the chapter review, plus minor update. I have an ass load of homework to get done for my environmental science class, because this week was not a work week. I just could not focus on the work, and it's just I have to read an asinine amount of pages. But I'm sure I'll get it done. Hopefully. Peace.